Namaste. This will be a reading for Libra, the start sign Libra, September month 2020. Let's put some music on. And I will use the Quran for answers in addition to the tarot cards, the tarot deck. I will use the Holy Quran and will just point my finger on a page with my eyes closed, and I will also do that in the Nancy Garan Tarot Made Easy. Yeah, let's start just picking a sentence in the Quran for guidance, and let us look deep into the month of September 2020 for Libra. Okay, let no man guilty of adultery or fornication marry any but a woman similarly guilty or an unbeliever, nor let any but such a man or an unbeliever marry such a woman. To the believer, such a thing is forbidden. What does this really mean? Let no man guilty of adultery or fornication. What is the meaning of adultery? I don't remember that word. Adultery. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's the same sentence as one of my other readings, actually. It's about marriage and temptation from, someone in your circle or something new coming into your life. Something about temptations. It might also not signify anything to do with sexual temptation. Maybe it's just some kind of temptation in your life, an opportunity, a job opportunity that might is a rotten opportunity and something not to start engaging with. Let's look deeper into it. We're choosing a sentence from Nancy Garan Tarot Made Easy. That which you are in need of will be given or come to pass, although it may not come in the form you think you want or need. Okay, so let's shuffle the cards. Too many cards. We can't use so many cards. That's hysterical. And then I should be reading you for hours, and I cannot do that. So I have to shuffle again. I just want to give you half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour reading. Okay, the first two cards. Tower. Yeah, Ace of Wands. And Knight of Wands. The Fool. Yeah, you really want a long reading, huh, on this subject? But no, there's too many cards popping up here. Can't let it be a too long reading. It would take too much time to deal with all those cards. So there might be a real kind of temptation going on in your life in this month, and the Wheel of Fortune. Something that you really maybe shouldn't engage in, or be a little careful about engaging in. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, the Tower, the Chariot, the Age of Swords in reverse, Knight of Wands, and the Fool. So we just picked a couple of more cards here. Yeah. Okie dokie. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. We have Three of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. A lot of reverse here because we also have the King of Swords in reverse. And we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I already think I know what it's about. Somehow I just know. So, this is for September, right? 2020. And you have to deal in your life with some kind of temptation. It can be all kinds of temptations in your life. And my very strong intuition right now just tell me with these cards in reverse and that you should maybe take a little time off, spending a little time for yourself without any people around you, and try to look within, meditate, and reach out for spirituality. Because it doesn't seem like there is much spirituality, certainly not enough in your life at the moment. You're searching from outside. You feel very comfortable with getting your needs and desires fulfilled from outside forces like friends, like family, a secure and lovely marriage. And maybe you're beginning to feel a little fed up with your marriage or something, because for some of you that would be the case, because we have the temptation with and the Quran tells you to be careful about that, because what was the sentence in the Quran? The woman and the man guilty, of adultery and other party. It also says, the woman and the man guilty of adultery or fornication, flog each of them with 100 stripes. So there will be a punishment for. It would be not safe for you to engage in something outside marriage, like this month. And if you really want that person that just has come into your life, you should wait till you're not married anymore. But you should not take any decisions this month. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. It could turn out the one or the other way. You can't be sure of it. And don't rush into things, because we also have the Fool card. So don't be foolish about this decision. And we have, so what I suggest for you, because we have the Age of Wands with the fire, is to look within. When we have picked the fire, mostly it's about trying to reach into your deepness of emotion and be self-caring. Try to recognize the little kid inside of you that you might have been too stressful in your everyday life to get in touch with. So you have to do some inner spiritual work this month in September. That would be my advice. And also because you have to get in contact with your inner child, and you instead of trying to be fulfilled by others, outside forces, you should This fire signifies, together with all these creative books and the feather and the music and painting materials for painting. You know, this is creativity in the smoke of the fire. So yeah, and the cards also suggest that you should leave the old mindset that you have made you feel like kind of stuck in your marriage. That kind of mindset, you have to leave that behind. We have the tower indicating that. So now you just have to, you know, do that inner work. Take a little time out for yourself. That would be my advice. We also have, you know, the Age of Swords in reverse, that you will not reach your goals and be successful at an emotional level. You might be very successful in you know, with business also, or your education, or on the right path and secure economically, but the cards don't say much about economic situation. But if that's the case, then you still have something here to deal with, because you're tempted by something that in the long run is not good for you at this particular moment, because you still need inner healing and you need to deal with these issues. You have to spend more time surrounding yourself. Also, after this September month has passed, you have to you know, sometimes take time for yourself and learn how to be just yourself, without your husband and without your children and without your parents and without anyone. Your star sign has to develop more facets of life. You know, your star signs tend to have a hardship being just alone with yourself. So you have to learn how to do that. And you actually, in this period of time, you know, we are in this period of time with you have the opportunity now to be a little more in touch with other star signs that you have not been able to read some of their qualities yet. But now in hvordan siger man vandmandstidsalder, the waterman, we call it the waterman, seaman. No, I don't know that word. I just look it up in Aquarius. You know, we are the timeline of Aquarius now, so something has happened with the star signs. So yeah, you actually have the possibility to develop more character to yourself and stand much more stronger in yourself now, because you can read some, also be able to add some more qualities to your character that normally is for other star signs. But now there's a great opportunity for you in September month to be able to do that. And yeah, take a little time off for yourself. We also have you know, Knight of Wands, their magic and sexuality and the dragon, you know, being on vacation in nature and so on. Maybe you can take a vacation in nature and just being yourself, sitting in nature and have a wonderful time by a fire. Maybe try to live in a tent and just be you and no one else around you, listening to the music of the forest, and maybe bring with you an iPhone, but not reach out too much other people, their opinions and everything. Just listen to music and lyric and creative things. Look at artists painting pictures, and so you have to reach that inner child through listening to music that you really like, and just listen to your own and be very very pay very much attention to your inner emotions, what you really feel deeply for in life, and do that great inner work, and just enjoy being alone, because you tend to not spend much time alone, and yeah, it would be the month to do that. So there's also the Five of Swords. I just want to have a quick look into that card. What is the meaning of the Five of Swords? Five of Swords, Five of Swords. Just because you get what you want doesn't mean you're going to be happy that you got it. Sometimes sharing is better than winning. Yeah, I get all the swords. One of these witches sure is looking happier than the other two. It looks like a spell won out of over those of the others. And she has proven herself to be the superior magic wielder, but at what cost? Maybe she got so caught up in the moment that she didn't think about the consequences, but it is pretty clear there are going to be some. At best, there will be a lack of trust in the future. At worst, her friends will never work with her again. Was it worth it? Somewhere down the road, she may be wishing she'd played a little nicer. So yeah, you have to be careful about your approach to other people, and this will be the month that you realize that you have to do some inner work in order to be truly happy, because for many of you're very successful people. A lot of people with that star sign is, but what's it word? Hvad siger nu det her? Vægtens tegn, hvad det nu hedder? With your star sign, yeah. Hvordan fanden er det, man siger det? Jeg har lige pludselig glemt det på engelsk. And you have been caught up in the moment without thinking about the consequences of your comfortable life. And so yeah, that would be my advice. And also, there will be a lack of trust in future. Maybe you have a job that requires that you stay with the person that you have chosen to be your life partner, and there will be a lack of trust if you this month is being tempted by someone that could take you away from that marriage. So it would be advisable for you to just take time off, think things carefully through, and don't make any decisions this month. If you want to make a decision on this, and of course you want to, then don't do it this month. That would be my advice. Let's look for more advice in the Holy Quran. The woman and this is the same sentence coming up all the time, so it's strongly indicating that there is something very tempting you, and it can also be a job or something that is not good for you, that is not in accordance with your life purpose. You should not engage with it. If you have an offer doing some kind of business that is against the law and against the rules, and so you should not engage with it this month. It would be dangerous. So those who honor Allah and His Messenger, Allah has cursed them in this world and the hereafter. Yeah, nobody is cursing anyone. God is not definitely not cursing anyone, but it's just to say that those who honor Allah and His Messenger and don't follow the rules made by God Almighty, Allah, the devil will curse them. And your surroundings, if you start engage in some kind of criminal business this month, your surroundings for sure will look down at you, and they will not support you at all, and has prepared for them a humiliating punishment. So you will feel very humiliated if you engage in that business or that love affair that has come into your been offering you in this month. So now we also have the Ten of Wands in reverse. I want to look up that card. The Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Okay, the Ten of Wands says, life can hand you a lot of burdens to carry. Only you can choose which ones to keep hauling around and which ones to put down. That poor witch sure is carrying a lot, isn't she? It is a wonderful thing to be of service of others. There is satisfaction to be gained from assisting those who need it, and in helping family and friends and co-workers. And that guy on the street, just be sure that you aren't spreading yourself too thin. If you find yourself feeling exhausted and drained, maybe you are doing too much for too many on a regular basis. So you should take a little time off. Maybe you do too much for so many people, and you need to rest and sit by that fire in nature and find inner peace and self-love, because that's will give you more riches in life than any new partner or criminal business money will be able to give you. And we also have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords. And I'm just mentioning possibilities because this is a general reading, so some of it will resonate with you and some of it will not resonate with you. Three of Swords, sometimes heartbreak is unavailable. The least you can do is learn from it. The Three of Swords is one of those cards that can't possibly mean anything other than bad news. As the picture suggests, it is an indication of hurt and heartbreak, often brought about by pure communication or just plain malice. It may signify betrayal or simply a broken heart. Either way, all that can be done is to pick up the pieces and try to learn something from the situation, so you never end up back here again. So it lines perfectly up with all the other things being said and the other cards, and the things we review intuitively was chosen from the Quran, the sentence there, that this is about not taking any chance on the new opportunity coming in your life this month. It will be heartbreaking. So and we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups. Beatflame.com. Queen of Cups. Three of Cups, Four of Cups, 5, 6, 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups. King of Cups and Queen of Cups. Okay. Find those who will nurture you and your endeavors, and open yourself to the gifts. The Queen of Cups is the embodiment of heart. It already says that you should not find those who will nurture you and your endeavors and open yourself to their gifts, because it's here in reverse, so it's strongly indicating and perfectly in alignment with the other things I've said, that when it's in reverse, it's about you taking time off, spending time off, and finding that inner peace. You have to learn how to meditate, and only through meditation you can receive inner peace and not be so dependent on gaining love from other people. And it says furthermore, she will there. The Queen of Cups is the embodiment of heart and passion. So the passion in your heart, you have to just take your time, feel that. Also being able to feel that passion without getting it immediately fulfilled through another partner or through your children or through someone. And sitting alone meditating will do the job. She will be there when you need help, advice, or just a warm hug, and she will encourage you in your own passions. The Queen is generous of spirit, intuitive and kind. She can be relied on for guidance, especially when you are too overwhelmed with your own emotions to make sensible decisions. She may be a mother, a patroness, or a friend. Maybe she is even you. So yeah, in order for you to be all those things, and people will in order to make sure that people will still see you as this intuitive and kind and person that people can rely on for guidance, you have to do this vacation and keep away from troublemakers in your life, people that you maybe tempt you, but people that you for sure know that you can't rely on, you can't trust them. Okay, then this was also nice reading, and even though that there's something that you have to deny, that maybe you were looking forward to this kind of job or that kind of person in your life, but it's still a very, very nice thing that is going to happen for you in September month, because I think you will realize what it's all about, especially if you certainly if you are listening to this reading in September month, it would indicate that your inner voice is also telling you maybe there's more to it than I have looked into. And we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, and we have the King of Swords in reverse, and that indicates that for many of you might have big authority in your position, job position in the community, and it would be dangerous for you to take the wheel of fortune and just play along with any games or engage with any kind of criminality, because you will put your job position at risk, because we have the King of Swords in reverse. That would be the reading for this month, September month. And peace be with you all. Choose love, don't choose fear. Never engage in things that is not good enough for you. Be righteous and you will succeed even more than you can ever imagine. And I wish you good luck in this month, and I pray for you making the right kind of decisions in September month. Peace on earth. Let the light shine through in every aspect of our lives. Namaste.